Hey, Megan. I'm in front of your door right now. I just got back from the supermarket with everything you asked me to buy. Why is the door locked? I can't get in. Can you open the door for me? I've been ringing the doorbell for the past 5 minutes. Aren't you home right now? Did you go out? I forgot to bring my keys since I thought you'd be home. Can you open the door for me? Hey, are you home?
Oh, hey, Lauren. Sorry for the late response. I totally forgot I had asked you to go to the supermarket for me. Silly me.
What? You forgot you asked me to go to the grocery store? That was only like 2 hours ago.
I know. I have a lot of things going on today. It totally slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm in the car right now. I'm taking your parents to the department store right now, so I'm actually not home.
What? You're not home? And heading to the department store with my parents? What's going on?
Yes, and Stephanie is here too. She's the one driving us.
What? Even Stephanie is there? So this was planned beforehand?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I'm so sorry I forgot to tell you about it. Did you want to come with us? You know, we really want to make a good impression on our in-laws, especially if we're going to be a family living together from now on.
I see. You just want to make a good impression on my parents. But what about me? The sister of your husband? Don't I count as family?
Of course you're a family. We haven't forgotten about you. You know, I just wanted to make time for you to get outside the house more. You're always locked inside your room and don't make time to go outside. Isn't it a beautiful sunny day out today? And since you're locked out of the house, maybe you can take this time to go job hunting. I don't know, make some calls to recruiters so you can get hooked up.
What? What are you getting at with job hunting? Why would I want to go job hunting? You do know that I have a job and that I work from home. Hence, that's why I'm always home.
Oh, I know you have some silly job that you work from home in your room. But you know, you have to get out of the house to make real money. What, do you plan on working from home and getting paid a minimum salary and leech off your parents forever? That just sounds silly, doesn't it? You're already in your mid-30s. Anyway, since you can't get in the house, why don't you just wait outside and look up some jobs on your phone or something while you wait for us to get home?
Excuse me? How do you even know how much I'm getting paid? For your information, it's not minimal at all.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Have you gone out more and knew more about what's going on outside your room? Anyway, just take some time now and look up a recruiter or maybe check online. I'm sure you'll find something that fits your experience with better pay. I'm sure that this will serve as an eye-opening experience for you, giving you a glimpse into the realities of the real world and shedding light on the salaries that professionals in your industry are actually making. It's important to understand what the average 30s person is making and how it compares to your own current situation.
Hey, I find it a bit rude that you assume I don't make decent money and that I haven't done my research. I've already taken the initiative to thoroughly research and familiarize myself with the industry before even entering it, so I am well aware of my market value. Also, in today's digital age, anyone can easily access information by simply performing a quick Google search, making industry salary ranges and market rates no secret knowledge. Thank you for your concern, but I don't need it.
Oh, okay. You're being a bit feisty today. Anyways, I am happy to know that you do know the average salary and your market value. I knew you were a smart girl. Anyway, you should stop texting me and start calling up some recruiters to help you look for a better paying job. Like you said, you know your market value and salary range of people your age. Go get 'em, girl.
Gosh, did everything I just messaged you go straight through? Anyway, you know, I could be working right now if I weren't locked out of the house because of you. I actually need to be working on something, but thanks to you, I am locked out of the house. My laptop is in the house, which happens to be the essential tool I rely on for all of my work. So, unfortunately, thanks to your negligence, I am stuck outside with your groceries, not able to get any work done. This is so frustrating.
Well, like I keep trying to tell you, you need to get out of the house to make a living, honey. Don't be cooped up in your room too much. Okay, yes, maybe you can work from home, but how are you going to meet people? Maybe a nice man? You shouldn't just be inside your room on your laptop to make a reasonable income. Go out and find yourself a decent job and maybe a decent partner as a bonus. On this note, I also want to express that it's about time for you to seriously consider moving out of the comfort of your parents' house and start your own life. I mean, really, how much longer do you intend to rely on your parents' generosity, essentially leeching off their hospitality? You are a fully grown woman, and you should show your parents that you can stand on your own 2 feet.
Thank you for your advice, but like I said, I make enough and I can live and work wherever I want to. That shouldn't be any of your concern, thank you very much.
Okay, honey. Anyway, we've arrived at the department store now. We'll catch up later again. Bye!
Hey, you can't just leave this conversation right now.
I'm sorry, honey. I really do have to go. We're taking your parents shopping, but I also have my eye on that newly launched Celine wallet. Anyway, just get out of your parents' home quickly, you freeloader. You're just a nuisance to them.
Hey Lauren, how's it going? Were you able to find a new job? Did you contact those recruiters I introduced you to? Wait, let me guess. You weren't able to find anything since you've been lazy this whole time, right? I mean, who would hire someone who still lives at home with their parents? Oh, hey Stephanie. Not you too. Why is everyone bugging me about this? What do you mean by that? Oh, it's just that lately I've noticed both you and Megan seem to find it amusing to pressure me to find a new job. It almost seems like the two of you have formed an alliance or something to tease me about my employment status. Which, if I'm being honest, can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. And I'm getting sick of it. I mean, you guys make a really great team. While I understand that it may all be in good fun, it needs to stop. Megan and I are just looking out for you. It's all in your best interests. Anyway, what are you getting at by saying Megan and I make a great team? I'm actually not that close with her. Oh, really? That's news to me. It just seems like you both get along so well, especially being the wives of my brothers and marrying into our family. I thought you'd be closer to one another. Well, I suppose we've grown somewhat closer recently, given that we share a common obstacle/enemy, so to say. A common enemy? An obstacle? Yes, you're our common enemy and obstacle. What? Me? I'm the enemy? Are you being serious? Why would I be your enemy? That's just ridiculous. What? Are you being serious? You don't even know? How are you so thick-headed sometimes? Why would I be the enemy? What did I ever do to either of you? Yeah, that house you're living in and leeching off your parents from. It's a duplex with 4 bedrooms, each in a safe neighborhood. It's in a prime location for families, and we want to live there. Yeah, I mean, that's why we bought this property, because it's safe. Megan and I don't have kids yet, but in the future, when we do have kids and a bigger family, that house you're living in would be perfect. So, if I understand correctly, you want this house that my parents and I are currently living in. Did I get that right? That's exactly right. I knew you were a smart girl. You catch on pretty fast. But you know what? You, Lauren, the baby of the family, is living in the house, working from home, and won't step out of your room unless you get locked out. So yes, I locked you out of the house on purpose yesterday. You've caught us red-handed. But you know, we were only looking out for you. Always. We want what's best for you. We just wanted you to see what else was out there. A better paying job so you can get yourself ready to move out into your own place. Are you out of your mind? What's gotten into you? You're acting a bit crazy right now. No, I'm not crazy. Megan and I thought this throughout, and so what I want to get at is that we want you out of that house as soon as possible. Let me clear something up for you. Even if I move out, I will make sure neither of you will be able to move in here. What? What in the world are you saying? That house is a duplex, so obviously it'll only be perfect for both of our future families to live in. It's just perfect. Oh, did you think that Megan and I won't get along being neighbors? We'll be just fine. Thank you for your concern, though. Anyway, well, the cat is out of the bag now, and you're now aware of our plan and our real motives behind our efforts to get your parents on our side in order to gain their support and favor. On your side? To gain their support and favor? You're being ridiculous. They will never agree to moving out and giving you this place. Where would they go anyway? Oh, you don't know. We've been coaxing them and taking them shopping and paying for their meals. They are really loving this. And by spending time together and creating memorable experiences, we hope to gain their trust, so when we ask for that favor, they'll have no reason to say no. Anyways, so this is what Megan and I have been doing all this time. And don't worry about what'll happen to your parents when we kick them out. We've already found a really nice nursing home they can move into. And it's really close to the house, so we can visit often. Harbor Hill Gardens. Do you know that nursing home? It's like literally a 10-minute walk from the house. And it's beautiful. We looked at the pamphlet together and they even have an indoor and outdoor pool, a beautiful yard, and even a mini golf course. Your parents absolutely loved it. You're getting way ahead of yourself. And this plan of yours, it doesn't sound like you're considering my parents' interests at all. How can you just send them to a nursing home? They're in their mid-60s and perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. They'll never go along with your plan. What? Of course they will agree with our plan. I have no doubt. But you know what? I don't need to hear it from you, who's just leeching off your parents. I'm sure you're just a nuisance to them. I'm sure they will be happy to get out of the house and living in a nursing home without you around. They can finally live their own lives. Why do you keep calling me a leech? That's so rude of you. You don't even know how much money I actually make and who the building belongs to. Oh, for Christ's sake, just admit that you do leech off your parents, you spoiled little brat! For gosh sakes, just find a better paying job and find your own place to live. You're a grown woman. You need to live on your own and go take care of yourself. I am tired of having to have this same conversation over and over. Aren't you embarrassed to be living under your parents' roof? I know I would be. Like, what do your friends think of you? Aren't you already in your mid-30s? Anyway, you should just get your head on straight, think about your future, and find your own place to live. I want you out of that place soon, so start looking.
Hey, Lauren. I just wanted to drop in and say hey. Oh, and just a reminder for you, make sure to move out of your place by the end of the month. Have you found a new place? A new job?
Hi, Megan. Nice of you to message me. What do you mean that I need to move out of my place by the end of the month? What is this ultimatum you're giving me?
Well, to get straight to the point, your parents have agreed to let me move into the duplex. So they will move out of the house and into a nursing home. How could they say no to such a beautiful place? I knew they would agree. So anyway, since they've agreed to move out, now you need to find a place of your own because Stephanie and I are moving in. Get it?
What? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. If my parents really agreed to move out and into a nursing home, I am sure they will tell me.
Well, if you haven't heard yet, I am sure your parents will tell you about it soon. Because, you know, your mom asked me the other day if I wanted to move into this duplex. And obviously I answered yes right away.
That doesn't sound like she offered to move out. It just sounds like she was asking you a question, whether you wanted to live in the duplex or not.
Well, but I'm sure she was implying that they'll move out so your brother and I can move in. If she didn't think that, why would she ask me that question? Anyway, enough about that conversation. But to the real question. How come you haven't moved out yet? It's been over 2 months. I asked you to move out last month. Have you found a new job that can pay for your new place? I mean, what have you been doing all this time? Lauren, we have been having the same conversation about you relying on your parents way too much. When are you going to grow up and learn to live on your own? If you need help, I can help find a new job and new place for you. Just tell me and I can get working. I have connections, you know.
No thank you to your connections. And yes, we've been having the same conversation over and over again, and I have the same answer for you every time. I have a job and I am happy with it. I am not interested in looking for a new job nor moving out, so you can stop nagging me about it. Anyway, I can see right through your plan. I don't see any good intentions from either of you. You're simply aiming to have the duplex all to yourself, completely disregarding the fact that it would mean kicking my parents and me out onto the streets. And I am well aware of Harbor Hills Garden, and is far from being as pleasant as it may seem from the pamphlet. Have you seen the news recently and how corrupt that place actually is? How could you possibly justify placing my parents in such a place while forcing me to basically be homeless? The audacity exhibited by you and Stephanie is truly astonishing. I can't believe my brothers chose to marry both of you. I am just in utter shock.
I mean, I'm not here to hide anything from you, so yeah, I sound a bit cruel. But I want to live in that duplex, so you and your parents need to get out. I've already connected with the movers and picked a date, so make sure you've moved out by the end of the month. Anyway, either way, once your parents pass away, I'm sure your brother will be the one to inherit the property since he's the eldest. So why not sooner than later, you know?
No, I don't know. And for one, you don't know the situation of this property. And two, we would put this property on the market if we move out. I would not let it fall in the hands of you or Stephanie.
What? Why would you do such a thing? Well, what say do you have in any of this anyway? Anyway, like I messaged earlier, you better find another place to live and move out. I am giving you until the end of the month.
Hey, Lauren! Did you hear? Your parents have agreed to move out of the house and into the nursing home. So Megan, your brothers and I are moving into the duplex. So you better pack your things and get out soon. What? You're getting way ahead of yourself here. I have not heard anything, and my parents are not moving into a nursing home. Yet you're kicking us out? Where would we go? That's your problem to figure out. I'm giving you a whole month's notice. That should be enough time to find a new job and another place to live. Oh gosh, here we go again. What do you mean by that? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, did you have a conversation with my mom about wanting to live in our duplex in the future or something along those lines? Yes, I did. How did you know? And obviously I told her I'd love to live in the duplex in the near future. Oh, you did, really? Well, I guess the decision is clear here. I am putting this place on the market and moving out. What? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you put your place on the market when Megan and I are moving in? You want to sell the duplex? Why in the world would you do such a thing? Anyway, like I messaged earlier, move out by the end of the month and find a new place to live. Bye.
Hey, Lauren! Answer my calls, please! What's going on here? I need an explanation right this instant. I'm in front of the duplex. I can't open the door. What's going on? Did you change the locks?
Oh, hey, Megan. Nice of you to message me again. Sorry I wasn't able to pick up your call. What's up?
Well, I am in front of the door and tried to get in the house with my key, but I wasn't able to open the door. I tried a few times and no luck. I guess the neighbor saw me struggling and she came over and told me that you and your parents have moved out and that this property is on the market for rent? I am really confused. What is going on? Explain yourself.
Oh, sorry. I was really busy with the move and everything, so I hadn't had the chance to tell you. So, yes, the locks have been changed, so you can't get into the house with that old key. You can't use that key anymore, so you can toss it. And yes, my parents and I have moved out like you requested, so we are renting out that duplex. So if you're interested in living in that duplex, you can reach out to the real estate agent and start the paperwork. I think it's still available, but you better hurry since it's a really nice place in a prime location. Oh, but you already know that. And I am sure you are familiar with the leasing process. I know you were living by yourself before marrying my brother, so yeah, I'm sure you're familiar with the process.
Of course I know how to rent out a place. But what are you getting at right now? I'm still not following. I don't want to pay rent on the duplex. I want to live there for free without paying rent. Isn't the duplex under your dad's name?
Where did you hear that it was under my dad's name? I'm actually the owner of the property.
What? You're the owner? Not your dad? No way. You're making this all up.
Yeah, well, you must be shocked that I could own such a place with my low salary, right? Well, anyway, I spoke to my brothers about what you and Stephanie have been up to. They were really mad that you would do such a thing while they were on a business trip abroad.
Oh my gosh. Why did you have to go and upset them while they were working abroad? I was going to tell them when they got back. You just crossed the line, girl.
Excuse me? They totally had the right to know. Anyway, my brothers are livid and they're coming home earlier than planned. Good luck talking yourselves out of this situation.
What? Your brother hasn't said anything to me. When is he coming back? How could he plan to come back without telling me? Are you sure he said he's coming back early?
I mean, if I were in my brother's shoes, I wouldn't contact you either. I wouldn't know what to say over the phone. But one thing I know is that I think they're both planning to get a divorce. You both really crossed the line this time.
What? A divorce? Did your brother say he was going to divorce me when he got back? Were those his exact words? You're making this all up. Why would he want to divorce me? I was just thinking about our future and our future kids. Living in that duplex would have been so perfect for us.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, my parents are just in utter shock by your actions too, and they've already had enough of you both.
Why? They were so happy to get out of the house and hang out with Stephanie and I. They loved going shopping and going out to eat with us.
Well, for one, my parents don't like being in crowded places. They like their peace and quiet. And if you haven't noticed, my mom broke her ankle a few years back and her limp is getting worse. And you took her to the department store? Where it's always crowded and need to walk everywhere? Did you even think through the plan? Do you know how much pain she was in when she was back? You at least could have rented a wheelchair. Oh, and they were so tired of you just stopping by without letting her know in advance. Like how you always demand for her to cook this and that. Do you have any idea how exhausted my mom would be after you drop by the house?
What? I didn't know such thing. And I didn't know about her ankle. She didn't say anything.
Anyway, my parents truly value their downtime and peace and quiet. When you and Stephanie show up, it simply disrupts their peace of mind. You know, they figured out your plan and how you wanted to kick them out of our house, including me, and they were livid. When they started to sense something fishy, they asked you whether you wanted to live in this duplex. And you simply misunderstood their question as if they were inviting you to move in here. Well, anyway, my mom was really fed up with you both and your plan to kick them out and was really stressed. You know, she called me crying, asking me for help.
Wait, so that means I can't move into the duplex?
Are you even following my messages? Like I mentioned earlier, you can reach out to the real estate agent and fill out the paperwork to rent out the place. And then you can live there.
What? You want me to go through the agent? That's ridiculous! What's the point in having to pay rent to live in the duplex? I assumed the duplex was under your dad's name, and that your brother would just inherit in time so we wouldn't have to pay rent for the rest of our lives. Well, since it's under your name, you should just let me live there rent-free. I shouldn't have to go through the agent and pay rent on this place.
Sorry to break it to you, but your dream of getting a free place to stay won't be coming true today.
I am still not following what happened here. So you just packed up and left the house and now it's available for rent? What? Why wouldn't you just let Stephanie and I and your brothers live there?
Obviously, I wouldn't have let you guys live there for free with your intentions in mind. Besides, I wanted to ensure my parents' safety in relocating them to a better place since they no longer felt safe living there. So I made the quick decision to move us out. Also, I have been searching for a large one-floor space since my mom's limping has been getting worse anyway. Those stairs were getting too hard for her to climb up and down every day. So it was actually a great time to look for a new place. Oh, and don't ask me for our new address. It would be an invasion of privacy since we won't have anything to do with each other once my brother divorces you.
Stop it! Your brother hasn't contacted me yet, so you don't know if he's going to divorce me. Why wouldn't you tell me your new address? I want to see your parents and explain to them the situation. Plus, how are you able to find a new place for you and your parents so quickly? How'd you come up with the money?
Do you even know how much that duplex was worth?
Well, no, actually. I don't know, like $100,000?
Nice try. Well, it's actually more than 10 times your guess. And I won't disclose what I do for work, but I was able to purchase that place on my own and provide a monthly allowance to my parents. So honestly, you don't have to worry about how I was able to find a new place for me and my parents, and not worry about whether I find a better paying job. Like I said, I enjoy what I do and I do make enough, as you now can see.
What? You're lying. Are you saying you're like really rich? No way. And oh gosh. Wait, the movers are coming in a few hours. What am I going to do? I can't just cancel.
Well, anyway, it was really nice knowing you for the time, and good luck with your future. Hope you figure out what to do with the movers.
Wait, Lauren, wait. What am I going to do? How can you do this to me without telling me anything? What am I going to do?
Goodbye, Megan. Have a nice life. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Sorry I'm not able to pick up your call. What's up? What's going on here? I'm in front of your house, but I can't get in. It's locked. And my keys don't work. What's going on? Where are you? Oh, yeah, that. Is Megan around? Is she there with you right now? Yeah, she's just sitting on the ground. She doesn't look so good. Oh, well, you can ask her directly about what's happening with the place. I've already gone through all the details with her, and I really don't want to go over it again. But she's just been mumbling to herself with a blank stare on her face. She's actually scaring me. I don't think she's in the right state of mind. What happened to her? What's wrong with her? Like I said, she can tell you everything. Goodbye, Stephanie. You have a nice life, too. Wait, Lauren? I am so lost. What's going on? Why won't you answer me? Lauren, please answer me. What's going on? Oh, this is so annoying. Come here right now and open the door for us. Oh my gosh, the movers are coming. Hey, Lauren, come on. Answer me, please. The next day, we had a family meeting at our new place. My parents, brothers, and I all got together and discussed what should happen moving forward. Without any hesitation, both of my brothers declared that they were getting a divorce. They were in disbelief at what their ex-wives would do just to get a free house, and they expressed sincere apologies to my parents and me. I felt bad that they had to come all the way back from Europe just to handle this, but I'm glad they were here. It took a lot of back and forth for their divorce to be finalized, but Stephanie and Megan finally signed the papers after about a month. They were so upset with the divorce and kept trying to call my parents and I. We've blocked their numbers since. And this is new, but my brothers even sued for damages. Apparently, their ex-wives were having an affair the whole time my brothers were doing business abroad. Unbelievable, right? And get this. Apparently, they had both paid a huge deposit for an apartment they were going to live in with their other partners, and so they were completely broke. I heard that they're living in a really shabby one-room apartment now. And they fight nonstop. Damn, I would hate to be their neighbor living next to them, having to hear their fights every day. Yikes.